Hi, welcome to Magical Unicron. I'm Serena Verona, and today we're going to do a pick a card for 2021 for your career and abundance. We're going to have 5 piles here today. Each pile will have a card, one card from the numerology guidance card deck, 3 cards, from the Santa Muerte deck, 3 cards from the Tarot of the Cloisters, 3 cards from the Everyday Witch Mini Tarot, a card from the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards, and a final message from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. We'll also have charm bags to go along with each reading. So for pile number 1, we have a green charm bag, and we have the gondola charm. For pile number 2, we have the yellow charm bag and the blue glass bead. For pile number 3, we have the light blue charm bag and the charm that says, "Weakness is a choice." For pile number 4, we have the black charm bag and the soda light. And pile number 5, we have the peach charm bag and the treasure chest. So these charms were drawn randomly. So just focus on the charm bag or the charm, whichever draws you the most, or the number of the pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select your pile and let's get started. Okay, pile number 1 with the green charm bag and the gondola. Your first message is self-discipline. So for 2021, you might want to be careful with your money. You may have some goals, some financial goals in mind, or some purchasing goals in mind. You're going to need to practice some self-discipline to get there. Not a difficult thing to do, not an easy thing to do, but not a difficult thing to do, but definitely a way that some people sabotage themselves. All right, jumping into the tarot, we have the Justice card. To me, the Justice card is neutral. It's about whatever you put out there is what you're going to get back. So right here with the self-discipline, if you remain disciplined, good things are going to come to you. And if you don't, then maybe something else is going to come to you. All right, we have the Queen of Wands now. This is wonderful. This could be your energy, or it could be the energy of someone you know, or it could just be energy in general around this subject for you. It does not have to be a person. But the Queen of Wands is someone who's very confident, very passionate, very creative and energetic, very ambitious. She can be just a little bit vain sometimes, a little bit self-obsessed. Maybe, again, gender doesn't matter in my readings. So it absolutely does not have to be a woman at all. This could be energy that's saying, be careful about being too flamboyant with your finances. Practice that self-discipline. This could be a little bit too much. It's okay to be vibrant and alive and joyous. Just don't overdo it. We have the 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups is usually about grief, focusing on our grief instead of our blessings. But this card in particular for me is about being stuck in your head. This skeleton has a labyrinth in its skull. So don't get too stuck in your head about this. If you're feeling like the financial discipline that you are exercising is stepping on your joy in life, you may be too much in your head about that. That may be a perception. So watch out for that. All right, first round of clarifiers. Oh, we have the Hanged Man. Yes, this is going to feel like stuck energy. So these 2 cards together, we were just talking about how that feels kind of stuck, kind of like you've lost something. The Hanged Man feels like that too. It feels kind of like a pause, like you can't get unstuck from that tree. But this is a moment to pause and reconsider your position. Get a new perspective on life. Especially with this Justice card here, you're going to want to balance out your incoming money versus your outgoing money. You're going to want to be very careful with that. Justice is usually represented with scales, and he's holding scales here. Excuse me, she's holding scales here. Justice card usually does have a woman on it, but again, gender does not matter. So there are scales here. You really need to weigh carefully everything that has to do with your money in 2021, and take that time to stop and think about every decision. Take that time to really consider what you want and what you need and how you're going to balance it out. Okay. Ooh, Knight of Staves. Be careful with this energy, especially where your money is concerned. The Knight of Staves, the equivalent of the Knight of Wands, is the fastest moving knight. Now, this can be a gift or an opportunity coming to you that's about something you really care about, something you're very passionate about. It can have to do with your career if you're passionate about your career. And this is a career and abundance reading, so definitely could have something to do with that. It could be just a generalized energy. It can also represent a person. Knights don't usually for me, but it can. The Knight of Staves is kind of a passionate person and kind of a hothead. Definitely quick in, quick out kind of energy. So I feel like if you stay in this Queen of Wands energy where you want this beautiful, passionate, creative life, you might get swept away in that, and that's just a warning. And it might lead to this card that does represent grief. So just be very careful. These two wands together can really represent impatience and the desire to do what you really want to do, but you need to stay in that self-discipline mode. All right. We have Justice again. Ooh. With this card. Be careful here. Really weigh your options. It's here twice. I feel like, pile one people, you need to be careful with your money. You really need to think about it. And this, like I said, this skeleton is caught up in its head. But you also have this Hanged Man card. Maybe you need to think it over. And because this is a money reading, the Five of Cups usually depicts 3 cups turned over and 2 cups upright. And the person in the card is looking at the spilled cups, because they're focusing on their losses instead of their blessings. So you're going to want to take this Justice energy here, and you're going to want to focus on your blessings, not your losses. Because what you focus on is what you attract. And since we're talking about money, you definitely don't want to attract loss. Okay, next round of clarifiers. We have the Nine of Wands. Now this is fighting lots of battles. So it could very well be that in the past year or longer, you could be really struggling to make ends meet. You're still standing. That's the good news. You've never given up the fight. You're still standing, but man, you're just kind of tired. So if that's you, if that's your energy and you're feeling like all you do is fight these money battles, take this pause and reconsider how you're handling your money. Get a better relationship with money going. Get that balance in that aspect of your life, because it will really ease this pain. The good news is this is the 9. It's the end of the cycle. So you are coming to this turning point. Nice. 2 of Wands. This is really thinking about your future. And now I definitely feel like instead of this very furious, impatient energy, you need to stop this 2 of Wands and really think about what you want. Not what you want right now, but what you want in the future. This is definitely a long-term planning card. Stop and think about the long term, not the short term, which Wands would definitely do. This is impatient energy. Think about the long term instead. We have the 4 of Swords. This is healing. This is your opportunity to heal. If you've had money problems in the past and it's been painful, which clearly it has, you have a grief card here, it's time to stop. This card is very similar to the Hanged Man. It feels a little bit like stuck energy, but it's more a pause. This is a pause to reflect on what you've done in the past and what you want to do in the future. Any mistakes you've made, how you're going to rectify that. It pairs nicely with this Justice card, because you're thinking about how you're going to even things out, how you're going to balance things. how you're going to right wrongs and do things better the next time. And that's very, very compatible with this justice energy. So do that. Think about your blessings instead of your losses. Take your time to think about how you want to do things differently and just balance it out. Nice. That's actually a nice ending, I think. We have the Death card. So you can't go back to the old way of doing things, pile one. You just can't. It didn't work. It didn't work before. And you're going to be tempted to go back to that because I think you had some fun doing it. Whatever got you to this place where you need to be a little more disciplined, it was probably a lot of fun. But now you need to think about the long term and let those old habits die. And we have root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as the physical world. I like this card with this reading because it talks about passion, which is totally the Queen of Wands. And it also talks about security, making sure that everything's balanced out and we're self-disciplined. Perfect. If it's in your spiritual path to do a meditation on the root chakra or to do some yoga, you might want to try that. If it's not, look to other methods in your particular spiritual path to help support your sense of both passion and security. All right, let's read our charms. Okay, let's start off with the gondola charm. The gondola charm to me represents travel or a vacation, or it could be a romantic getaway. It doesn't have to be a physical journey. It could just be an adventure that you take in your mind or an adventure you take in your career. I think given that you're trying to scale things back a little bit here, this may be one of your long-term goals, is to take the trip of a lifetime. You're not going to get there if you're not more disciplined. This may be, sometimes the gondola represents a honeymoon. Maybe you're thinking about getting married or buying a house, something that has to do with being in a serious relationship, and you need the finances to do that. You're going to need to practice this self-discipline to get there. Well, the good news is you have a key, and keys are solutions. They open doors for us. They help us get past obstacles. So even if things were not super awesome in the past with the decision making, it's okay. We're going to learn from the past. And we're going to be strong. The aspen leaf is all about strength. And we have the I choose strength charm. Nice. 2021 is definitely going to be a self-discipline year for you. We have a teeny tiny tarot. It's the Justice card. This is the third one in this reading. You really need to balance things out. Really take the time to balance out your actions towards your money, towards your career, towards anything that has to do with your material life. Take that time to really carefully think it through. These are both carefully thinking it through cards. And then come to that balanced position. I actually really like that. So we're talking about the keys being solutions to our problems. You also have the green bottle, which is a solution. You may not realize you have a solution to your problem, or maybe you do, but definitely you are thinking about the solutions here. And you're going to have great success with that. We have the yellow jasper. This is spiritual protection, and it channels positive energy. There it is. Okay. So you do have some positivity. Stay positive as you're going through this balancing out. Don't get caught in grief. Don't get caught in self-blame. Don't get caught up in guilt. None of that serves you. Just think about what was done in the past and then balance it out. You also have the blue bottle. This is a decision. You need to make this decision if you're going to choose a whole bunch of fun right now, or more important, long-term goals for later. You get to make that decision. We have the needle, needle, sorry. I love this charm for you. This is perfect for trying to balance out your finances because the needle is about taking little things and making them work together to create a greater whole. So as you're thinking through these solutions for better self-discipline and better finances, think of little things you can do that will add up. We have the rose quartz, and I was just saying, don't get caught up in blaming yourself or feeling guilty. This rose quartz is for you. This is unconditional love. You need to love yourself. We all make mistakes. We all learn things from doing things the wrong way. In fact, that's the best way to learn stuff, is to do things the wrong way. Be kind to yourself because that will help you balance this out. Oh, finally we have the movement rune. Both of these charms are about travel, so you may actually be going on a trip. Again, it does not have to be a physical trip, but it certainly can be. This is strongly indicated. And this rune is also about movement. It's about movement forward. It's about evolving. It's about going to the next step. And that's what you're doing here. You're taking that time to figure out the roadmap that you want for yourself for your future. I really like it. That's all the charms. It's just a fish in the bottom of the bowl. Okay, pile one. Gorgeous reading. Best of luck to you in 2021. It looks like you are going to get some things straightened out and be on your way. I'm going to move on to pile number two. Okay, pile number two with the yellow charm bag and the blue glass bead. Let's see what your first message is here. Ooh, personal growth. Nice. So as you move into 2021 and you're thinking about your money, this is going to affect your personal growth. You are going to become a better person for having put in the energy and the effort to manage your resources and your career. And it could be that you decide with your career to push things to the next level. You may decide to go back to school. You may decide to take a workshop or go to a conference. You will do something. This can even be just self-study. Anything that helps you grow as a person is red hot for you in 2021. Ooh, Six of Swords. I like it. This is moving away from pain and definitely connected to personal growth. This is deciding to leave things that don't serve us behind and continue to move forward. Nice. All right. Ooh, High Priestess. We're talking about knowledge. We're talking about increasing your knowledge base. The High Priestess is a font of knowledge, sacred knowledge, mystical knowledge, secret knowledge. You may be going out and looking for a mentor. This could represent a mentor for you. This could just be you sitting and studying, figuring out how you want to do things, gaining knowledge other people don't have. Nice. Okay. Ooh, and strength. Yes. Always takes strength to do personal growth. It's not an easy thing. Definitely an endeavor. You've got the strength. Move forward. All right, let's look at our clarifiers. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. I'm feeling for most of you this is a potential. Some of you may be sitting in this now, but I feel like this is future energy for most people. This is material fulfillment. This is the job's going well, the money's flowing in, the bank account's got some cash in it. This is a nice card. And as you're sailing forward, this is the potential. Gorgeous. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is a seeker of knowledge. We're talking about you going out and finding new ways to increase your game. For many of you, this High Priestess is a mentor. You're going to go seeking this mentor and you're going to find them and they're going to blow you away because they're going to know things that you did not have a clue about. For others of you, you'll go into this Hermit mode and you will learn so much that you'll move into this High Priestess energy. Again, gender doesn't matter. It's not important. So for some of you, this is definitely a whole bunch of personal growth, going from the seeker to the sought when it comes to knowledge that has to do with your career or your abundance. Eight of Pentacles. This is mastering your craft. I really do feel this is a mentor for many of you. You go seeking the knowledge, you find it, and then you work on mastering your craft. It's going to take a lot of strength. Mastering something is difficult. It takes many, 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 many hours of practice to master something. Be patient with yourself and stay strong, because it's going to be amazing. I mean, here's the potential right here. It's going to be awesome. Next round of clarifiers. Knight of Swords. The Knight brings us opportunities or gifts of knowledge. Could very well be that this Knight is bringing you this mentor. If this is you just promoting yourself here, this could be the opportunities that come about from you doing this work. But there will be an opportunity or a gift that has to do with knowledge or truth coming into you. Ace of Swords. This is a brand new challenge. And you're going to pick up that sword. You can see that person in the card has the sword. They've picked it up. They're ready to go. This is a brand new challenge. Could have to do with your career. Doesn't have to, but it does, because this is a career and abundance reading. It has to do with that for sure. I think for many of you, this is a mentor and they will challenge you. And it will be difficult because you got the Strength card here, but you're going to do it. You're totally committed to doing it. You're going to pick up that sword and move forward. I love it. Even if both of these energies are yours, it's still a challenge. Ooh, yeah, you're going to be busy. This is the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling. This is having a lot of balls in the air. You're going to be busy. You're going to need this strength. Stay strong, because as you're juggling these things, you're mastering your craft. You're going to become a leader in whatever it is your industry or career or life path is. You're definitely going to be a leader. It's all going to be based on this personal growth that you're committing to. I love it. 2021 looks good for you. It's a lot of work, but man, it's going to just bear a lot of fruit for you. Recovery. To me, this is saying, yeah, you're going to be really busy. Don't forget to take some time to recharge your batteries, because you don't want to wipe out on this. You want to stay strong. You want to do the best you can do, and that requires time to recover. When I was shuffling, 2 cards popped out, so I took them both. Purification is the second card. Now, if it's in your spiritual path to do purification rituals, this could be something as simple as prayer, or as complex as going through some kind of elaborate ceremony. Whatever is in your spiritual path is perfect for you. Purification is more about, in this case, for me, because this is a career and abundance reading, this is more about staying focused more than anything. Staying true to your path. Final message is conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Focused awareness and intention. To me, that is part of this purification. Gorgeous. Ooh, it's going to be awesome. All right, let's read the charms. Whoops. Okay. Let's kick it off with the blue bead. So the charms I drew to represent the piles, it was all random. The blue bead represents protection. So this path that you've put yourself on to improve yourself, to make yourself better, you are protected. You have support. You have people who love you, who are looking out for you, who will help take care of you. And they're not all on the physical plane. This is the planchette. It represents spirit communication. You could have people on the other side who are rooting for you, who want you to go through that personal growth and better yourself. This could be someone who has passed on, who loved you very much. This could be a spirit guide or a guardian angel, whatever you believe in your spiritual path. You definitely, I can see now why this very spiritual card popped up. I think many of you are very spiritual people, and you do have a connection to the other side. All right, yes, you do. This is a teeny tiny tarot. It's the shoemaker, which is the equivalent of the magician. You are manifesting, absolutely. I mean, you are working really hard to manifest this beautiful personal growth so you can have a better life. It's here. You're making it happen. You are earning all of this, pile 2. All of it. You are earning it. It's not an accident. It's not a fluke. You are earning it. We have the Capricorn charm. So you may have Capricorn in your chart. You may be a Capricorn, sun sign. You may have an important Capricorn in your life. The thing I want to say here that I feel is most important is Capricorn energy is all about hard work and not giving up. So even if you're not sure if you have Capricorn in your chart, this is very much Capricorn energy. We have the wing, and to me this is messages coming in, but because there is this spiritual element to your reading here today, I think these could also be divine messages. So watch out for those. Ha! We've got the harvest rune. This is perfect. This is about you investing in yourself so you can have a better harvest. That's perfect. We have the sacral chakra charm. So don't just put your energy, put your passion into this project. If it's, again, in your spiritual path, to do a meditation on the sacral chakra or to do some yoga, you may want to do that. And our final charm is a green calcite. And it's about mental healing. And I think that plays perfectly into recovery. You are going to be using so much brain power here. You need to take time to recover from that. You need some downtime where you don't use your brain, where you just relax and just be, just exist, just breathe. Sorry, it's a little, on the camera it looks like there's more charms in there, but no, it's just the teacup. Okay, pile 2. You have a lot of work to do in 2021, but it's exciting. I'm happy for you, and I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, pile 3. You have the light blue charm bag, and you have the charm that says, weakness is a choice. Now, I drew these representative charms randomly, and when I pulled this one, I was like, well, that's kind of a harsh message, but let's see why that one was pulled. Your first message is intuition. Nice. So your income, your career, your abundance may rely heavily on your intuition. It's important to trust it. Ha! Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful, new, emotional beginning. Now, this is a career and abundance read. Oftentimes, I think of the Ace of Cups as being some sort of relationship, and it still can be. It's just that relationship will affect your finances in some way. But this is a brand new cycle, and you are excited about it. You feel good about it. You're optimistic. Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. This is about creativity. It's about ambition. It's about inspiration. This is a brand new cycle. These two aces can be the same thing coming in at once. This brand new, beautiful thing that you are excited for and you also feel passionate about. Or they can be two separate things. Now we have the Five of Wands, and this card is usually about competition. But on this particular card, this skeleton is playing with matches. So sometimes the competition is playful. It looks like he's smiling to me. So it could be that we're having fun, but it's not the best kind of fun. There's an element of risk to that fun. We're going to pull more cards and find out what's going on with this card. All right, clarifiers, Two of Swords. This is a decision. So this Ace of Cups coming in, it's this new opportunity for you, and I think you're going to have to decide whether you want to take it or not. Now, she's blindfolded. So this, you may have to make this decision blind, or you may just need to make it in a very deliberate way. Trust your intuition on this one. Judgment. Yes, you're going to be very deliberate about it. Judgment is, it's like thinking about all the things we did in the past and what we would like to do in the future. It's like a profit and loss examination. You're thinking about what worked for you and what didn't, and what you want to do differently next time. And I really like it paired with this new beginning, this beautiful new passionate beginning. This could be a new job that you're really excited about. It could be a change of career. Anything that has to do with, it's a career and abundance read. So anything that has to do with that you feel passionately about, that you are committed to. But you're going to think it through. You're going to be very careful and think about how you want to approach this new opportunity. And again, these could be the same thing. These 4 cards could all be stemming from the same incident, the same event, the same circumstance. They could be for some of you. They could be 2 different things for others. 3 of Vessels. You're going to have something to celebrate, even if it's just that offers are coming in. You're going to have something to celebrate. You're going to want to celebrate it with friends and family because it's really something worthwhile. And I'm feeling like this 5 of Wands is some jealousy. Somebody's feeling a little jealous that you have these opportunities. They don't. Now, again, the skeleton's smiling. He's just messing around. It's not healthy messing around, but it's not, it could get bad. The potential's there. That's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the skeleton's like, darn it, that pile number 3 always gets what they want, and I never do. It's that kind of energy. But you're happy, you're celebrating. You've got some options coming in. 9 of Swords. This decision's going to be rough. You feel you may have 2 decisions and you have to decide between the 2 of them. And at first, at least, it's going to be rough. With this 9 of Swords energy, you may lose some sleep over it. You may worry about it. You may put off making the decision as long as you can because you're not sure what to do. Again, go back to your intuition. Worry is not going to help you make that decision. Your intuition will. And this judgment work. This judgment work of thinking everything that went in the past, into the past, what worked, what didn't, and what you want for your future. That's really what you should be focusing on. Not this worry. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This is reciprocity. I think when you're done with your judgment work, you're going to realize that's what you want. You want equal give and take. You want to be able... this card links to this one. You want to be able to take care of your family, to give them the things they need, because they give you so much love in return. You want to be able to provide. And that's this jealousy card right here. Somebody is seeing you provide for family members and they're like, oh, they make me look so bad. Just invite them to the party and make them feel valuable. They're just feeling like they're not as valuable as you are. This jealousy is not about you, it's about them. Just show them some compassion. All right. Page of Cups, yes. This is a message or a new perspective that is emotional. And absolutely, as I was just saying, show this person some love. This is a new perspective for you. Instead of taking their jealousy personally, understand what they're struggling with and offer them that new perspective in love. Offer them your unconditional love because they're hurting. They want to join this party and they feel like they don't deserve it, but they do. And let them know they do. That's so sweet. This is a little sad, but this is sweet. Okay. Bond. This person is important to you. You have a bond with them. And that's why this needs to be offered. They're worried these new opportunities are going to break this bond. Just let them know that it's not. If you don't know right now who this person is, use your intuition. They'll start to show up. They'll start to light those matches in front of you. Soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Yeah, this bond probably in past lives and probably in future ones. So make sure you're repairing it and you're giving that love. That's beautiful. I like it. Let's jump into your charms. I want to start with weakness as a choice because this one, it really threw me when I pulled it. And to be honest, it's still throwing me. I think it may have to do with this jealous person or people. It could be more than one person. It's going to take real strength to offer them this new perspective where you're giving them unconditional love while they're throwing you some shade. But it's a choice if you want to let that competition fester, or if you want to be strong and end it so everyone gets to celebrate. This is the dragonfly charm. This is about dreams and ideas and wishes and thoughts. You have a very creative side. That's why you have this Ace of Wands here. This opportunity is coming in because you have some amazing ideas. Beautiful. This is the purity rune. And I think this is about making this choice. Don't spoil it with all this worry. Make this decision cleanly with this judgment work you're going to do. Don't cloud it over. We have I will. I think that's both the decision and this choice to be kind. This is the feminine charm. It's not about gender. It's about nurturing. It's about that unconditional love. It's about taking care of others. Links back to this card here. We have the star. Beautiful. Wishes coming true. These opportunities coming in. They may knock you off your feet. That may be why there's so much emotion involved here. You weren't expecting your wishes to come true. You have the castle charm, and I'm feeling like this links to providing for family members. You may be buying somebody a house. You may be buying yourself a house where your family will live and prosper, where you have this celebration even. This is the victory rune. Yeah, these opportunities are amazing. If it's two, it may be one for some of you. They're amazing opportunities. All right. We have this is a moss agate. Moss agate is about new, new beginnings. You've got the two aces here. Could not think of the word beginnings. This is about a refresh, a reset, a new cycle. And you've got these beautiful cards here. This is a brown jasper, or is it a leopard skin? We're going to call it a leopard skin. Leopard skin jasper is about physical and spiritual protection. You are protected. Even though some people are jealous and they might be playing with matches, you're protected. You're going to be okay. You're going to figure it out. We have the gondola charm. This is about travel. It does not have to be actual physical travel. It's about adventure. It's about excitement. You're definitely going to get that with this Ace of Wands. Sometimes it's about a romantic getaway, if that seems to apply to you. We have two different garnets here. Garnet is about love. It's about love and devotion. Be devoted to this person even though they're going through a difficult time. Again, it's not about you. It's about them. They are in pain. Show them some mercy. And our final charm is another star. Yay! Really, what's coming to you in 2021 is going to seem unbelievable. And then it's just a koi in the bottom of the teacup. All right, pile 3. Amazing. New opportunities coming in. Really trust your intuition here and really show some compassion. It's going to be beautiful. Nice work. You've earned this. Good luck to you. I'm going to move on to pile number 4. Okay, pile number 4 with the sodalite stone and the black charm bag. Your first message is rebirth. Nice. So for 2021, you may be starting a new cycle here. You may need to let go of some old things. You may need to change the way you do things, particularly with your money. Let's start the tarot here. Judgment. Yes, this is definitely the end of a cycle. This is when you need to be thinking about, excuse me, how you want to do things in the future. And you'll notice the skeleton in the casket is popping up alive, happy, definitely a rebirth. This is definitely deciding that you're going to do things a different way. 8 of Wands. This is very fast movement. Once you've made this decision, your circumstances are going to change rapidly. Hi, boo. Hi, buddy. 3 of Swords. This is heartache. This may be what's holding you back. This may be what you heal after the rebirth. We'll pull some clarifiers here. Ace of Swords. This is a new challenge. Absolutely. You've got this ending here, this rebirth here. It's time to take on a new challenge. And I think it's going to be to look at your finances or your career in a different way going forward. We have the 8 of Vessels. When you do this examination with this judgment work and you take on this new challenge, you're going to realize something's missing, especially as your circumstances start to change with this 8 of Wands. It's going to happen pretty fast. You're going to realize something's missing and you're going to want to go find it. And that may be what leads to this heartache here. 7 of Staves is competition. It's about you are standing on the top of the hill and other people don't like it. You have things they don't have and they don't like it. You look like you're doing amazing and they don't like it. And that hurts your heart. That hurts your heart that other people feel that way. You're going to feel like you're being attacked. But this, when people do this to you, it's not about you, it's about them. It's about jealousy. It's about anger at themselves for not getting what you've done the work to get. Let's pull more clarifiers. 8 of Swords. This is stuck energy. Your rebirth is going to be born out of this. If you are sitting in this stuck energy right now, feeling like you are trapped, that you can't go anywhere, it's time to do this judgment work. Think about what you did in the past. Think about what didn't work and what didn't serve you, because it's time to use this Ace of Swords to cut it out. That's your challenge. You got to cut that crap out of your life because you're not really stuck. This witch could stand up and walk away. She could take her blindfold off right now if she wanted to. Gender doesn't matter. This is a choice. This is self-bondage. It's time to pick up the challenge to walk away from this situation. Aha, 4 of Wands, yes. So your circumstances are changing. Your perspective's changing. You're beginning to understand that you can move forward. And this is pretty significant. And you're beginning to see things like, wow, something's missing and I've got to fix this problem. It's going to lead to this beautiful milestone of the 4 of Wands. You are going to reach a goal you didn't know you could reach, and you're going to reach it quickly. And it's going to be worthy of celebration. Pause to celebrate it. The work won't be over. Rebirth's a pretty big deal. The work won't be over, but you can get to this milestone where you feel like life's better. It's probably when you figure out what's missing and how you're going to get it back. Eight of Cups again. I think the thing you're missing is support. Support from the people who are supposed to love you, but are instead telling you those things that they mean well. It's too risky. You don't want to do that. You aren't good enough. You don't have enough schooling. There's too much competition in the market. All those things people tell you that they hit you with their wand. It's just another wand hitting you. One more comment, another wand hitting you. And it hurts your heart. Go out and look for that support you're missing. Be that support yourself. It's been missing and it's painful. Go out and find it. I think you will. I mean, both of these are probably the same thing for most of you. I think you'll go find it. Here it is. This isn't one person. This is 4 people. And 4 cats. Supporting each other. Celebrating together. If you don't have a support system now, manifest it. Call it in. Let the universe know that's what you need. Okay. Sweetness. Yeah, you just need somebody to give you some support. Some caring. This has a secondary message too. The people who are attacking you, who are hurting you, aren't doing it because they hate you. That's not their agenda. If it's multiple people, they each have their own agenda. Some may be thinking that they're protecting you by discouraging you. Some people may think that their jealousy is your fault, but it's really theirs. And they're afraid that you doing so well makes them look bad. Just be kind to them, because they are fighting battles too. And when they attack you, it's not about you, it's about them. Just show them kindness. Don't attack them in kind. You don't have energy for that anyway. Walk away from it. When the sticks start flying towards you, walk away from it. Just be kind. Final message, healing. Yes, the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. There's a whole bunch of healing that needs to happen here for everyone involved. Everyone involved needs a rebirth, but the only one you are responsible for is yours. You are not responsible for their behavior. Just yours. Okay, let's pull the charms. We're going to start with the sodalite. I pulled the representative charms randomly. And sodalite is about doing shadow work. You've got some pain here. You've got some grief here and heartache. It's time to do your shadow work because that's part of rebirth. Healing up past injuries, even current injuries. Healing those up so you can move forward. We have the tiger eye turtle. Tiger eye is about clarity of intention and self-expression. So through your rebirth, you want to be very clear about what your intentions are. Very clear when you express yourself. And the turtle is about patience and determination. Don't give up. Sometimes it's going to be hard, but don't give up. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. Fighting being figuratively, not literal. We have the strength card in the teeny tiny tarot. You do have the strength. It may not feel like it some days. Some days it may hurt so bad. You just don't know what you're going to do. But you do have the strength to get through it. I'm not with stupid anymore. This may represent someone in your life. You may decide to walk away from the people who are causing you pain. That's fine. This may be your rebirth. You're walking away from your former self. I love this term. It's one of my favorites. It's making the decision to take on that brand new challenge and move forward to better days. We have the owl. This is about wisdom. Use your wisdom. We have always with the heart. That goes nicely with your sweetness card. This is about compassion, not just compassion for others, but compassion for yourself as well. Always show yourself compassion. Always show yourself love. That'll help you get out of this stuck energy. We have another turtle. Patience and determination. We have a crown. Show your leadership qualities, which isn't just managing your resources. It's also caring about people. Understanding what they need. Understanding when they attack us, it's about something inside of them. It's not about us personally. Leaders rise above that. Our final charm is a green calcite, which is about mental healing. We've already talked about healing. That card's even green. It's perfect. You definitely need, you and they both need some healing. And that's all the charms. It's just a little koi in the bottom. Adorable. Okay. Pile 4, you've got some work to do, but you've got a beautiful challenge ahead of you. Just stay focused on yourself, what you want, and love yourself. And just be as kind as you can to those who attack you. And you're going to do fine. You're going to have a great 2021. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to move on to pile 5. Okay, pile 5 with the peach charm bag and the treasure chest. And I drew these representative charms randomly. So that's a great charm to get for a career and abundance reading. Your first message is follow your dreams. Nice. Beautiful. That's a nice setup to 2021. Maybe it's time to start pursuing those things you've always wanted to do. Ooh, we have the King of Wands. Definitely follows his dreams. Gender is not important here. The King of Wands is a very charismatic person, very confident, very passionate, very creative. These are qualities you will need to embody to follow your dreams. You'll need to, if you aren't already in this energy, you'll need that confidence. You'll need that compassion, that commitment to go after what you want. And he's pointing in this direction. Now, this does not have to be your energy if you're not feeling it. This could be a mentor or someone who supports you, cares about you. But I feel like for most of you, this is the energy you need to move into to get here. The moon. You may not understand what you need to do to get to where you need to go. It may be a mystery to you. You may be kind of groping around in the dark right now. That's okay. You're learning even by doing that. Queen of Cups. This does feel for me like most of you, this is an ally. This is someone who supports you. Could be a friend or family member or a partner of any kind. This is a loving, nurturing, caring person. Very supportive. Sometimes a little too emotional. This can also be your energy if you're feeling that. But I feel for most of you, this is an ally. Let's pull some clarifiers. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Excellent card for a career and abundance read. This is a gift or an opportunity that has to do with our material life. This can be a job offer. This can be an investment opportunity. This can be a new house. Anything that has to do with your material life. Because we have the Follow Your Dreams card here, I'm thinking whatever this gift or opportunity is, it has to do with what you really want to do. Oh, the Tower. So the Tower is something that needs to come down because we've built it on a shoddy foundation. It's a rickety tower. It's got to come down. You can see in this card it's being struck by lightning. It doesn't serve us anymore. This could be the job you're currently working if you don't want to be there anymore. This could be, it can be, I mean, this is a career and abundance reading, but this could be a relationship too. It could be anything that drains your finances, anything that's not serving you. It could even be secretly not serving you. Or you, because you're in the dark, you could not see that this tower is going to fall down. But it's coming down. Whatever it is coming down. It's never easy because it's change, and change is always disruptive. But it's going to open up a door for you. Queen of Swords. Now, this could be another ally for you. The Queen of Swords is a very intelligent person, very experienced, very logical, very fair. But they carry just a tiny bit of pain in their heart. And that pain could have been caused by this tower. So this could be energy you move into. This could just be another ally, someone you know. You could have two allies, one very nurturing, one very logical and experienced. If you're feeling both of these energies, pile 5, this could be a balance you strike to get to where you want to go. Let's pull the next round of clarifiers. Another Queen. This is a lot of court cards. Whew, in one reading. Okay, so this... First, let me say, you have 3 queens here, and the queens are related to temperance. So temperance is taking a very slow, measured, considerate approach to things. They're also related to the Empress, who brings things from manifestation into the material world. So, and the Queen of Pentacles is also very good at that. Not as good as the Empress, but she's very good at planting seeds, nurturing them as they grow, and then harvesting the fruit. She's very good. That's all a metaphor, of course. She's very good at what she does. She's very good at producing money. She's very good at managing her resources. Now, this could be energy you need to move into when you get this new opportunity offered by the Knight. For some of you, Knights usually don't represent people to me, but for some of you, this is an upgrade. This is a promotion, a life promotion. It could be a literal promotion. It could be someone comes to you and says, hey, there's a promotion available. Why don't you put in for it? And then you put in the energy to get it. But I kind of like these two together. And for some of you, this may be a partnership. These may be 2 different people here. One you, one somebody else. Or it could both be your energy. But I like this combination. You have the fiery, passionate, charismatic king who's very confident. And you have the very practical, down-to-earth, make things happen kind of queen. I really like that energy together. It's nice. Oh, 3 of Swords. Yep. I said the tower wouldn't be easy, and it's not going to be. It's going to hurt. I said it could be a relationship. For some of you, it might be. It might be a relationship coming down. But whatever it is, and for many of you, it's not going to have anything to do with a relationship because this is a career reading. It's just going to hurt. It's just going to be hard to make that shift. You are going to feel like you're in the dark. You're going to feel like you're all alone in the dark. That's perception. And even here, we have the light of the moon. Hi, Minnie. Hi, buddy. We have the light of the moon to guide us, even when we're hurting. Don't forget to follow your dreams. One more clarifier. Oh, the Emperor. Wow. So many court cards in this reading. There's a lot of leadership here. If your dream involves becoming any kind of leader, there are a lot of leadership cards here. You may have to knock down a tower to get a promotion, but be willing to do that even if it hurts. Because if leadership is your dream, whew, The Emperor is the culmination of all the kings. He's very wise. He's very mature. He's very grounded, stable. He's very good with his resources. He's very good at taking care of his people. He's a servant leader because he understands you got to take care of your people or everything is going to crumble. This is a beautiful energy. I think it's the potential you have. If not, this is a mentor. Again, these could all be allies for you. This one's an excellent ally. They're all good. They're all good. They all have their purpose. But if these are your allies, whew, lucky you. That's awesome. Okay. We have prediction. You may have, sorry if the camera's bouncing, she probably bumped it. You may have some psychic power. You may be able to predict things fairly accurately. Goes nicely with this moon energy back here. She's looking into the water. She's seeing a face there, predicting things. So if that's true, trust your gut. It will help you get through this tower stuff. Universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole existence itself. Yeah. Stay strong with unconditional love. This is going to hurt. And no matter who caused you this pain, even if it was you, be very kind and gentle with that person. I think you will. You've got the Queen of Cups energy right here, whether that's you or somebody that you are relying upon. There's going to be a lot of love involved, a lot of nurturing, and you'll need it. Be gentle with yourself. This is not the easiest year here. It wouldn't be if you're trying to follow your dreams. It's going to be a difficult year because you're trying to follow your dreams, but stick with it. Love yourself through this pain. You have allies. You have capabilities, talents, potential. Let's look at your charms. Okay. So I did draw these randomly. You have the treasure chest. You have great potential for 2021 when it comes to material things. Just keep at it. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. We have the solar plexus chakra stone. If it's in your spiritual practice to do yoga or to meditate, you may want to spend some time working on your sacral chakra. If that's not in your spiritual practice, just take care of your stomach. We have the moon again. To go with your moon card here. This is about cycles. This is about long-term changes. When a tower falls, that's a big deal. That's why it hurts. But really put some energy into thinking about what you want long-term. Make some predictions about where you'd like to be. Think about what you've been dreaming about. This is the ambition rune. I think you've got plenty of it, especially kicking off the reading with the King of Wands. That's fine. Go after what you want. Ha! Live the life you love. Absolutely. And it will require you to change some things, to tear some old institutions down. But that's what you have to do to get to the life you love. This is the male charm. And we were talking about leadership just a minute ago with so many court cards. This charm, it's about leadership. It's about providing. It's about protection. So many leadership cards here. We have the amethyst point. Amethyst, more protection. This is psychic protection. And finally, we have the cauldron charm. Now, this is about manifesting. Definitely believe you're doing that. But it's also about taking multiple ingredients or items and putting them together to make something greater than the sum of its parts. You have the ability to do that here. Be thinking about what things you can use in conjunction to get more value out of them than they have on their own. Awesome. That's all the charms. There's just the teacup now and the little coin in the bottom. All right, pile 5. Wow, you've got some work to do, a little bit of pain to suffer through, but you really have the leadership skills to get to where you want to go. Just make sure you're leading from love. The Emperor leads from love. The Queen of Cups. That heart throws me off every time. Queen of Cups leads from love. You're already practical, you're already passionate, you're already knowledgeable. Don't forget the love part. All right, pile 5. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun reading for you. If you would like to join my Patreon channel, the link is in the description box below. Also down there is the link to my Teespring page if you're interested in some fun merch. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.